So I was perusing social media this morning on my before heading out to actually getting ready to head out to work, and I'm going to tell you this might be a tough message for some people to hear. But I saw a post that was recognizing the top agents at a local brokerage, right? And said this dream team did X amount of $1 million in the last month. I thought, whoa, those are good numbers. Like, congratulations, right? And today's the day that I post, what my top 3 agents in our brokerage did last month. They like to see it. They like the recognition, right? So it's something that I posted. But then I noticed something interesting. One of the top 4 agents in that post was the broker owner. And I went, that really highlights an enormous difference between my company, Haven Real Estate Group, and that company, a local brokerage, right? Because of the production done in June, that broker owner was responsible for 60% of the production talked about in that post. 60%, meaning the other agents split the other 40% referenced in that post. Now, here's the thing about Cambria. Cambria and I, my wife Cambria and I, own Haven Real Estate Group. Here's how much production we did last month. 0. Nothing. We don't survive unless we're successful in teaching and training agents to be successful. That's the model that we've built. Now look, I'm not talking about this to bash team leaders, team owners, broker owners who work with clients, right? That's not my intention. And hats off, those are good numbers that the other agents referenced in that post that they did last month. Good for them, right? This is not to bash anybody else. But Inman did a post earlier this week that talks about that now 80% of agents are out of the business within 2 years. 80% of agents are out within 2 years of starting, right? Those are horrible, horrific numbers. Why is that happening? Well, the industry is so competitive right now that, look, if you're an agent who's on a team and you've joined a team for, to have access to leads and follow-up systems, and you're looking for some guidance in being trained how to be successful, right? Here's what you need to know. It's unbelievably, incredibly difficult for a broker owner or a team owner, team leader, to profitably provide leads for their agents, right? Look, new agents are inexperienced. They don't quite know how to successfully connect with people and convert people quickly. It's a highly, highly competitive industry. So most team owners, most broker owners, in order to be profitable, have to also work with clients. But then who does that leave? Who does that leave in their brokerage to actually train agents how to be successful, right? So look, I get it. It's extraordinarily difficult. Cambria and I lost money for nearly 2 years when we pulled ourselves out of production. But here's the thing that we did. We doubled down on our own training in how to successfully teach and train our agents to be successful, right? And that shit ain't cheap. I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't something you learn reading a textbook or reading a book or watching a YouTube video. You can't learn how to effectively reach and inspire and lead people through those methods, right? One of my coaches, and I have several, one of my coaches, she was actually Tony Robbins' coach. One of my coaches cost me $3,600 a month, right? But here's the thing, my livelihood is on the line. If I can't effectively train and teach and coach and nurture agents on how to be effective in growing their business, I don't eat. And look at me, I like to eat, okay? So look, I just wanted to point this out. Like, there's a lot of hardworking agents out there, but there's also a lot of agents, 80% are out of the business within 2 years. There's a lot of agents who are struggling, right? You want to make sure that you're positioning yourself where you have the greatest access to opportunity possible, right? And if your broker owner or your team leader or your team owner is out working with clients, who's teaching you how to be effective? Also, you're sharing the opportunities that are leads, right? You're sharing it with someone who also needs access to those in order to be profitable as well, right? So what does that leave you? So, look, Cambria and I started Haven Real Estate Group because we have a passion for teaching and coaching and training others and how to be successful, not just in business, right? Because success in business isn't the hard part. Success in business is actually pretty easy. It's, consistency, it's creating some habits that initially take some discipline, but then turn into habits that serve you. That's the easy part. The tough part is balancing your business, which can be all consuming, with actually having a fulfilling and happy and a great life, and finding that delicate balance where your business serves a life that you create, right? You build your business to serve the life you create. So look, that post, I read that post, about made my freaking head explode. But I thought it really highlights the difference for agents that are out there. There's a difference in brokerages, right? There's a difference. And, as an agent, I think one of the biggest mistakes that agents make when they get into real estate is they bring with them into real estate an employee mindset that they've learned in all of their schooling, right? Our education system is designed to teach people how to be employees, right? And they bring that mindset in. A successful brokerage owner, leader, coach, whatever you want to call it, to be successful, you literally have to undo 12 to 20 years of education, conditioning, and training that teaches people how to be employees. You got to undo that and then teach people how to think for themselves and how to think about building steps for their future, right? And it ain't easy. Trust me, it ain't easy, right? But if you're a team leader, broker, owner, the skills that it would require for you to develop the ability to teach and train others, that process is incredibly rewarding, right? Like, I'm looking at 2 of our agents who are in our top 4. They're brand new agents, and they're top producers in our brokerage. Brand new, they've been in real estate less than a year. One of them has a full-time job as a firefighter and is one of our top 4 agents, right? The other one transferred from another firm where she was on a team and just felt lost. She was just struggling, right? And she came over and she's finding a great deal of success, and we're very proud of her. And so the point that I'm making is, look, the monetary gains for a broker owner that invests that much in their people, the monetary gains are very slow brought, right? Very, very incremental. But the fulfillment, the rewards with respects to fulfillment and joy and seeing your people grow and seeing their lives change and seeing them be able to invest in their families and invest in their future, you can't put a price tag on that. So just a thought that I wanted to share after seeing that post today, and I thought it would be unfair to keep that to myself or share that with within our own close network of realtors in our firm. I thought maybe you might gain some insights out of that. So wish you all the best. I have a great deal of concern that we've economically not yet felt the full ramifications of this COVID pandemic. I happen to think that third and fourth quarter of this year is going to be very telling, and it's going to increase the challenges that we in the real estate industry face. So I just have a passion for seeing people succeed. I have a passion for seeing people and helping people see the road ahead and prepare for it and then benefit from that preparation. So hope you all have a great day, and hope you learned something from this.